Honestly, if there's one of the Hivemind compilation channels, by the way, if you see any of those pop up, subscribe to them. Now we've got another fast food related one. Them chicken quesadillas from Taco Bell be high af when you good. This is how I know my brain's like a little broken, is nothing makes me laugh harder than shit like this. Just two words flipped. Like when Matt Ox said long Jeopardy, he wanted his career to have long Jeopardy. I laughed at that for a good 10 minutes. Yeah. Like when I first read this, I could not read it out loud without crying laughing. Just chicken quesadillas.
I know my brain's messed up because this just makes sense to me. That's an S.
Yeah, easy S.
It's a perfect S. Taco Bell probably replied and gave him like a $50 gift card. Smoke up, brother.
So this original tweet comes from TMZ, and it says, gorillas perform oral sex at Bronx Zoo, humans horrified, with a link. And then somebody quote tweeted it and said, I hope they perform Feel Good Inc. next.
You think it feels good to them?
Obviously, yeah.
Great apes have sex for pleasure, right? They're in that category, like us, dolphins.
I thought it was just dolphins.
Crows, I think.
Crows do not.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Orgy of crows is called murders.
No, a flock of crows is called a murder. And a flock of lemurs is called...
conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I taught you that.
I know, you did. Flock of crows, a murder. Flock of lemurs, conspiracy.
And a flock of seagulls is an awesome band from the 80s. This is good. This kind of reminds me of your tweets.
Thanks, man.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because you want to give it an S, and you love it because it's like my tweets.
I don't know if I want to give it an S.
Yeah, it's not actually an S for me either.
No, it's not. I mean, it's good. It's like quick, but it wears off. You know what I mean? I'm not coming back to look at this for happiness when I'm down.
It's like a B.
It's a B. Does anybody have a video of those gorillas too? I'm just curious.
So this tweet is a co-tweet by two of my favorite Twitter accounts of all time, Jed Will and Shireen from Goop House. I've been a he, throw up the they, sex in the they, them.
Jack Harlow. That's awesome.
Jack Harlow pronouns.
I remember you showing this to me, and you showed it to me, and I didn't read it in the melody. I was like, what the hell's going on here?
I've been a he,
throw up the they,
sex in the they, them. Gotta understand the charm. I get it, ladies. I'm just like you, I get it. I totally get the Jack Harlow thing. Pete Davidson, I get it as well. We can totally relate on that, brother and sister. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Timothy Chalamet sure is handsome.
There you go.
Paul Mescal, am I right, everybody? Speaking of Paul Mescal, let's talk about the news. Phoebe Bridgers and Bo Burnham spotted at LAX.
Oh man, Bo Burnham, Phoebe Bridgers, I'm gonna end it.
That's gonna make you don't even care about either of them.
No, I'm gonna end their relationship, not my life.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna stand in between them. They're gonna like try and kiss, and I'm gonna be like
you're playing defense? Like,
oh, hey.
Phoebe just could not get to Bo. That was shut down defense by Dignan.
Suffocating Burnham's lips.
No kisses this half.
I'm gonna call every restaurant ever and just make sure they can't get a reservation. I'm gonna do my Phoebe voice. Did I make a reservation for Mrs. Bridgers? They'll say yes or no. And in the situation where they say yes, I'd say, I'd like to cancel. They'll never get into a restaurant. They'll never have another good date. Bo will think Phoebe's like kind of fumbling the whole reservation duties.
He thinks he's getting stood up.
Yeah.
And ironically, he's the stand-up.
Ladies.
Lin-Manuel Man Miranda.
Yeah. He is a sex icon.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, am I right, ladies?
Yeah, all right. This is an S.
S. Zach Fox tweeting, September 30th of 2018.
I remember that day.
Highly recommend getting off the Kanye train before it inevitably reaches the Hitler was a good guy stop.
He's a seer.
I remember seeing this tweet in 2018 and thinking, no way, we're not gonna get there. There's no way we get there.
No one's gonna say that.
But
here we are. Zach Fox is awesome. This year.
No way.
I swear to God.
This S?
It's gotta be.
Tweet, my talent is identifying birds. Somebody responds, okay, what's this one? And they respond, yep, it's definitely a bird.
I love it. It's a beautiful little bird too. I'm gonna say that's a blue-breasted titmouse.
Nothing funny about that name. So, you just keep it moving.
I'm just laughing because Grant's laughing.
No, I know, yeah. I was just saying there's nothing funny about that name. So.
About what name?
Blue-breasted titmouse.
Oh, I guess it's not funny.
I don't think scientists thought it was funny when they discovered it.
You're right. I don't think they did.
I don't think scientists photoshopped huge Avatar cans onto Minnie Mouse.
That would be wildly inappropriate for people of a professional field such as science.
And they didn't have Photoshop back then, they had binoculars. S.
You're going S? I want it to be an A. It's
All
not
right,
an S.
let's do an A. We've been too kind so far.
Yeah, we need some bullshit.
Greta Thunberg. This one's a story. I believe this is the most liked tweet of all time now.
Good.
Or in the top 5 or something. Original tweet by Andrew Tate, who probably doesn't need an introduction at this point. You know who he is. A prisoner at the moment, and for good reason. He tweeted, first of all, his @ is Cobra Tate. Hello, @ Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 8.0 L quad turbo. My 2 Ferrari 812 Competition have 6.5 L V12s.
Leaders.
Whatever.
Yeah.
This is just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and the respective enormous emissions.
I saw all this go down. What prompted him? Or was this just out of nowhere?
Oh, out of nowhere. Honestly, if this were like a self-aware person parodying, that tweet could be on this list on its own.
Yeah.
But it's a serious man who really is doing that. And I do think there's like a level of self-awareness, like he was trying to play into his own like villain arc or whatever. Then Greta Thunberg quote tweets this and says, yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com. This is what I said. On Twitter, I said, I'm rooting for her, but this is like a 2013 ass comeback. Like it just is so lame.
Yeah.
Like I really do feel like it's real classroom child. Like she's like a 19-year-old, so like whatever. But as much as it can be seen as like a thing for show that she's like the climate activist icon person, I think what she's doing is important.
Yeah.
And there needs to be somebody like that, and I think she's good at it, but like I hate this tweet. I think it's so like not funny. This is like equivalent to the Ellen selfie with Bradley Cooper.
The beef in itself is S tier beef.
Oh yeah.
I needed this
Impact
beef.
level is S tier.
Needed the beef, love the fallout, love the arrest, love that his cars got repoed and seized and all that. I love the idea that Greta's somehow in on it and is like an agent, like a 007 type character.
Yeah, for the woke police.
Absolutely.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, PC police. I'm under arrest. What? It was in 2006.
But as a tweet, this is like D stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm going D tier on the tweet itself, but S tier on the impact. 50 Cent, September 19th of 2010. You guys are really hurting my feelings. Can you kill yourself to make me feel better? LOL.
All that early Twitter stuff really, in retrospect, just feels like, wow, they were just asking for the data. Even Instagram was like, post what you're eating, where you're at, tag your location. Everything was so like...
That's nothing compared to like location settings now.
Now, yeah.
Like now, every app knows where you are all the time. The Snap Map.
Yeah, I keep my TikTok on to keep my feed like fire. I leave the app open in my pocket all day.
Really?
Yeah, so it hears everything I say. So when I go to it, it's just ready to rock. It's kind of a recap of my own day at this point. I'll see TikToks of myself I didn't even make, bro.
When I did that PowerPoint about China the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Was it, you think you?
Oh, yeah. I saw that on
was
there.
Open?
Yeah, it said enemy of the state will go down, and it gave me an exact date.
Here, wait, where's your phone? It was satire.
50 is always great. I love this stupid early Twitter stuff. This is an A.
A. Now we got the New York Knicks tweeting 2 jerseys put on for the city. This one took me a second.
Yeah,
it's like one of those old when you see it, you'll shit bricks memes, you know? Because these are number 9 and 11.
Put on for my city by Jeezy.
I put on for my city on. What is that? The smirk you had going. Oh,
that's
my
how
God.
Jeezy be rapping.
Yeah. What's up, dudes? See you at the potluck.
You don't want to go to the Denver airport this weekend, do you?
Already headed there. You want to ride? C?
That's where I'm going with it.
I think C makes sense because it is funny. If it was intentional, then it's a C.
Yeah.
If it was like a mistake, then it's like more of an A range for me. This is just Martha Stewart tweeting a picture of a cow behind a gate and saying L.
She did not.
It's also it's May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, 2014. L was not part of the vocabulary back then. This is like a typo mistake. Like I feel like this was something she just accidentally tweeted.
It's only funny in retrospect.
L.
Stupid ass
fucking cow stuck behind there. Fucking L.
It is a shame what we do to those animals, though, for the meat industry.
Yum.
This is a rare sight, a cow with green grass to feed on like that. Usually they're just raised in a factory, pump them full of goods, and then blow their brains up when they're ready to devour.
I want to remind you that the second tweet we did today was about eating 20 McDonald's hamburgers every day in a row, and you were like, yeah, that's fine.
Well, yeah, but that's not cow meat.
It is.
No, that's all sorts of animals. Cats, dogs, birds, dirt, sticks.
Dirt?
Dirt and sticks are in there.
Dirt and sticks.
Yeah, let's scrape anything out of the alleys.
Okay.
Scrape up the alleys. That was Ronald's original philosophy on business.
Ronald didn't start the company.
Yes,
He's
he
the
did.
mascot. He's a clown.
No, he became the mascot. He started the company, though, with the classic alley scraping technique that invented the tasty burgers that we know and love today.
I literally have seen a documentary about McDonald's, and it didn't start like that.
It was wrong. I was there.
You were there?
My family's worked at McDonald's for a very, very long time.
What's the Big Mac sauce made out of?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Colgate.
What?
Colgate.
Like the toothpaste?
Yeah. They tried it out as like an alternate to mint. Not everyone liked mint back in the day. So they tried like kind of like a mayonnaise relish.
Yeah, like a Thousand Island type thing?
They banked on it. Thought it was really going to take off. Made 1 billion tubes of it.
Really?
Turns out consumers hated it.
Right.
Brushing their teeth with it, that is. That's when old Ronald dipped deep into his bag of tricks and he put it on the burger. Bought the Colgate tubes for a quarter price. Bam! Big Macs.
See, I'm kind of the opposite of Ronald. I was a clown before I was a CEO.
This is an S.
It's an S for you?
Yeah, it's a cat.
Yeah, it's
with
like an
S.
accident, but yeah, I'll take it. That's fine. Yeah, it's an S tier accident. Next, we've got another one that spread like wildfire on the internet. Just got hospitalized for my SpongeBob addiction. They put me in the squid ward.
I don't like it that much. I like the typo.
There's not a typo.
Hospitalized?
Hospitalized. Hospitalized.
Doesn't that feel like a typo? Hospitalized.
Hospitalized. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, there might
That's
be
a word?
Yeah, hospitalized, but I think there might be a Z instead of an S in
Why
the
are
other
you
one.
saying it like that?
Hospitalized.
Why are they in the Squidward?
Squidward.
I get it.
I don't think
Too
they
much.
actually have a squid ward at the hospital.
Well, you'd have to be a squid if they did. Just not my favorite. It's like a C for me.
Yeah, I would probably give it like an A because I like the vibe of it.
I like your tweets better.
Next we got Eleanor Rigby voice, Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo. And the trumpets, they go.
Paul McCartney wishes he was fucking Jason Derulo.
Yeah, they need to have a fucking #1 hit.
Oh, I meant like sex. Yeah, Paul McCartney wishes he was fucking Jason Derulo. I don't know. I shouldn't have said stuff like that. That's like one of the greatest musicians of all time and an old British guy.
I'm gonna go B tier on this.
It's floating around a C, B minus. I'm getting a little more critical. I need like heaters.
Yeah. This is nice though. It was like a nice little giggle I got, a chuckle, and then a scroll. Now we got, I'm high. I made this hamburger helper with no milk. This shit tastes like cargo pants. Somebody responds, why do you know what cargo pants tastes like? And he responds, I be in situations.
I be in situations.
It's hard to imagine a situation where you'd have to eat cargo pants. Actually,
I had to do one last weekend.
what happened?
I was on a Spirit flight and my personal bag was too big. First thing I saw when I opened it up, pair of cargo pants, ate it, locked eyes with the person. They said, sir, please don't. Just pay for the bigger bag. And I jammed it like that. It got tough, man. I was really jamming. I'm puking out. Like the pants were like half down, half out. And I'm throwing up around the pants.
Totally.
I'm wringing out the pants that are dangling out of vomit. But the vomit kind of helped lubricate them down. I got them down. Coming out. That was even tougher, but I did that on the plane.
Oh, wait a minute. So that's kind of like escargot.
I go B.
Oh, I go like teetering on an S for me.
Really?
Just I be in situations.
You could pull it up to an A, but it's not an S.
All right, let's go A with it. Apollo says, children's shirts are so weird. Like girls' shirts are like rainbows plus gorgeous equals flower, penguin, besties, music sign, strawberry. And boys' shirts are like kill your sister, shit your pants, cars.
See, now this is excellent stuff.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Kill your sister, shit your pants.
Cars. I didn't know you could do tweets in all these crazy fonts.
Oh yeah, there's code for it. You have
Yeah.
to be good at coding.
It's an easy S.
Yeah, this is an S for me.
And if someone has a kill your sister, shit your pants cars shirt out there, I'd like it.
Yeah, please send it to our P.O. box.
Yeah.
It's in our Instagram bio. And I'll take the first shirt too. That seems nice. Next, we've got Logan Paul from last week with The Matrix is real. Pray you never become its target. I just love Logan Paul deciding that he's become the target of the Matrix and not that he just makes terrible decisions all the
Right.
time. Like,
Yeah.
pray you never become its target. It's like, dude, you filmed a dead body. Like, you think like a bunch of good things are coming your way after that? Like, you're lucky you have a career, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you
Also,
know?
that's not how the Matrix works either.
Yeah, does the Matrix have a target?
Not really. The Matrix, no.
Do they even have like a Walmart?
No, they're usually like, it's like Big Lots and,
Oh, yeah.
and Logan Paul is like a living devil.
Let's go F on this one.
F 'em.
F, but like in a good way. All right, next we've got, how do you sleep at night? With a diagram of a bunch of different people sleeping with all the numbers, 1 through 18. And then the person responds to it and says, I'm 18 and my girlfriend is 11.
That's an awesome joke. That's awesome. You think it was intentional?
I hope so.
Yeah,
I think it's actually, either way, it's hilarious.
It's like the perfect number selection too. It's the funniest, because if you went 18 and 2,
Yeah.
not funny.
17 and 13 even.
No,
Like
not
18
funny.
and 11 is the funniest one you can
It's
have.
hilarious.
Because 18 is the highest number on here. It's also the one that makes you an adult.
It's funnier than 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, and 12. 12 would have been good, but 11, something hits about it.
And that 11 is like a girl sleeping on her stomach, and 18 is like a guy with a pillow covering his face. It's so funny.
I used to sleep under the blankets because I was so afraid.
I used to pray for times like this. Paul Dano.
No. Yeah, this is awesome. This is maybe my favorite yet.
Yeah, this is an S.
Yeah.
Next from Caleb Huron. People being weird about me being on my mom's phone plan. Guess what? I send her money for the bill and she just handles the logistics of it all. And she's happy to do it because I'm her special little guy. If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. Just say you aren't your mom's precious miracle and go. I really can't help y'all.
I feel that way sometimes.
Yeah, I'm on my mom's phone plan. And yes, I pay her for the bill. And I'm also her special little guy and her precious miracle.
Yeah, I'm on my dad's phone plan. He doesn't know I'm still on it. He just thinks phones have gotten more expensive. They should have like a $5 old man phone plan.
Yeah.
They really should. Guys would eat that up, and then you would have less problematic people on Facebook.
Like a hot and ready phone plan.
Hot and ready, $5, Cricket Wireless, old dads just can call each other, and it gives them sports scores. It's got a ticker on the bottom.
Yep, a sports ticker and the ability to call.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's it. And it reads text messages really loud to you when you get them and deletes them immediately after.
Yeah. This gets like a B for me.
C.
C? All right. Next one from Game Freak. Yeah, you can fuck the Pokemon in the new one.
Let's go. I like it that the game kind of merges with like Sims.
Throw Pokeball, throw Ultra Ball, try for baby.
Finish on Pikachu's back. Stuff like that. That could be. This is good. This is a nice B for me.
Yeah, it's B. Blake Griffin. Accidentally hit a squirrel yesterday in my car. Feel so guilty I could barely sleep. Casey Anthony is a monster.
Are these separate thoughts?
No, those are strung together.
Okay.
He's saying, I feel so bad for even hitting a squirrel in my car that I can't imagine doing what Casey Anthony did.
Which was?
Kill her own daughter.
That is a monster.
Allegedly.
Wasn't she proven guilty?
I don't know. I don't remember how it all turned out.
This is like primetime Lob City Blake Griffin taking the NBA by storm.
Also probably has 10 tweets in the Twitter Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He tweeted like a moron back then and it all turned so funny. Him and KD, funniest Twitters ever. Like old Twitters.
Yeah. I really like this one. It's so old though.
It's like Twitter artifact museum though. People will remember it forever.
Wow. It's an S.
Yeah, it's an S.
Fuck you, Casey Anthony.
Next, Dr. Phil voice. And you have a tweet here where you said, I need the French bitch from the Rat movie to spit in my mouth.
I like any cartoon crush. Anytime someone's like really crushing on a cartoon, it's freaky.
In like a nasty, vulgar way too.
Always
like, I need
is.
her to spit in my mouth.
Yeah, I want her to step on me. I think it's an S.
I'll give it an A. Can we go A with it?
That's fine with me.
All right, now we got, it should be illegal to drive this drunk.
Thing I will justify about my history of drunk driving, never did it at the hour when school was being let out.
You're really patting yourself on the back for like a normal thing.
Well, I'm just saying I never did that and I would never do that. Every time I've driven drunk, it's in the wee hours of the morning and Ubers are too expensive due to the surcharge.
The surcharge or the surge charge?
Surcharge. Okay. He's like a little mascot they have.
Whatever.
Tries to make you feel good about paying
I don't
extra.
even want to talk about that.
Okay.
I just think like you're really drawing the line. Like I don't do it at around 3.
Yeah, when kids are out.
Yeah, I guess.
If I'm drunk around 3 or 3:30, stay my ass at home.
Also, kids, there's not just like the only time they're ever anywhere is when they're being let out of school.
You've seen them all, right? Like we're waiting to cross the street.
Sure.
And even a sober-minded individual has the thought. Not that you want to do it.
Right. Yeah.
But it's like you're so close to just being on worldwide news.
Yeah, and you also just like think mathematically how many of them could fit across the bumper.
So little.
Yeah, totally.
And so if you're hammered,
is
kind of a C.
C. I hate when indie girls do Halloween. What do you mean you're Caroline Polachek?
So,
I'm Caroline Polachek. Have you heard So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings? It's on TikTok.
Ooh, yeah.
It's the one with the dance that's like...
Yeah, that's not actually my favorite song. I like her earlier work. But
yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's her hit.
One.
It's her hit. Like, of course you know that one.
Yeah.
But I like the other stuff. She was in Chairlift. Have you heard Chairlift? I love to do handstands for you. Like it's that song.
Yeah.
You probably know that one. It's from an iTunes commercial.
Mm-hmm. This is like a B. I like it. I don't love it.
Oh my God, are you Bjork? Our next tweet comes from Playboy Cardi in 2011. I believe when I die, I may be reborn as a koala bear.
Koala bear is awesome. So cute.
It is a cute thought. It's like a very innocent, cute thought.
It kind of falls into the Martha Stewart category though. You know, it's only because it's from this person so long ago show that
Right.
it even is funny. But I like that. I like the Martha Stewart one a lot. I like this one a lot. I'm glad it exists. I go A.
A's good. Next one comes from Yeet. 6.
They should get him on Portlandia. They still doing that show?
They should reboot it with
Yeah,
Yeet.
they
Yeah,
should.
I agree. Fred Armisen and Yeet.
It'd be awesome. This is like a C.
Amazing what an umlaut can do for a word, though.
That's true.
Nowadays, like, it's not even what it does for the word, like, traditionally in language. It's just what it does with Yeet's thing is I just think about him going, 6.
Six.
Let's have sex at the bank. Yeah, C's fine. All right, Alob tweets, called the suicide hotline. They told me to kill myself. Somebody responded and said, you should try the suicide prevention hotline. And then they sent the meme like, oh.
It's pretty good. It's like if you called the poison hotline and they were like, drink everything under the same. I had to call animal control one time.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
I found a rare turtle.
You found a rare turtle?
A red boxed turtle, something, a very rare turtle.
Oh.
And I knew it when I saw it, and I didn't even know the species. I was a kid. And I saw it and I said, that's not normal. It looked exquisite. And I kind of trapped it in. I made like a little makeshift fence. And I called them up and they came and they said, wow, this might be one of 50 in the whole state. And they took it to like a safe state park, a place where it's not going to get like run over by a lawnmower or something.
I would have bought it from you.
Yeah, see, I'm not in the business of selling endangered animals, you sick freak.
$200.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not selling endangered animals. It's so dark.
$500.
Deal.
Dude, I love turtles.
This one's good, but it's too dark.
C.
A. Average it out at a B.
B, yeah. Now we got Andrew Yang tweeting chicken soup.
He did not.
Like, one thing for this to be the soup, it's the next thing for you to photograph and tweet this.
Yeah.
Like, this is soup that you thought was notably good enough
Yeah.
to tweet about.
Why has Andrew Yang got so many emojis after his name? It's weird.
Chicken soup for the human-centered capitalist soul. And lost terribly. He basically had no chance. He had no chance to win.
Bark, bark. Ivanka makes the best soup when I'm sick.
I don't like soup, though. I'd rather have chicken tenders. B.
I go A, so whatever you want.
B. Tyler01010101 says, when you see two people in an open relationship, it's like, which one of you came up with the idea and which one of you cries to sleep every night? This is like regular person Twitter, not funny to
Yeah,
me.
where's the joke?
It's like the new version of Tumblr posts. I give this an F.
Yeah, this is a big F.
Next we got from Ethan is Online, friend of the show. Sex work? Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Code head ahead?
Sure hope I get it.
See, we should collab, dude.
What?
We should work on something together, being funny and shit. Sometimes when we like really get going, our shit collides and we are like funnier than just one person.
Yeah.
Like the way we bounce off of each other, it's like I'm this and you're that, and when they merge, there's a middle ground there that is just funny.
It's almost like we're a comedy duo or something. It's almost like we should do a show.
I would never think about it like that, but sure, man. Think about us as like a speed skating team, and I'm kind of holding your hips, and when you run out of energy, you flick me around, and I take off.
Right,
You know
yeah.
how I'm like drifting,
Sure,
essentially.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
You're out of energy and you.
I love that.
Yeah.
But follow me here.
Okay.
I kind of have like a dry humor, and I would very much consider yours a sopping wet humor.
Sopping wet?
Yeah.
You can hear it walking down the hall.
I'll give it a B.
Yeah, it's a good B.
Next we got from Booger Butt at Full Metal Dipshit. I know MFs were giggling in the Trojan horse, like, OMG Thalpius, stop it. You're gonna get us in trouble.
I got beef with this whole idea, though.
Why?
No way the Trojan horse happened.
You don't think so?
You're at war with someone, and you show up and you're like, hey, man, sorry about all the killing and stuff we've been doing to each other. Here's a big horse. And they're like, oh, why, thank you. See you on the battlefield.
The French gave us the Statue of Liberty. Have we checked inside there yet?
Yes, people go in it every day.
Really? You can
Yeah.
go inside of the Statue of Liberty?
There's a viewing balcony like in the crown.
Oh.
Are you serious? That's besides the point. Trojan horse never happened. I think they like won the war and some smartass general or emperor wrote it in history. Like, we sure tricked them. And they're like, sir, we didn't do that. He's like, whatever, write it. There's no cameras yet. Everyone's going to believe it.
He said that?
He said that.
He said there's no cameras yet?
Yeah. Camaraderie comes from the Latin word camera, which means a device to take a picture. They had that word long before they had cameras. Explain that to me. I can't.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. Why were they saying that word?
It's an S for me.
Oh, really? It's just an A for me.
I'm cool with A. Jake tweets, hey man, wanna grab lunch? We're going to this taco place called Floofies. All the tacos are like $9 and they suck dick. There's a bunch of neon signs everywhere that say be a messy bitch and me gusta tequila. A racist gay couple from Vermont owns it. It used to be a women's shelter.
I hate a soulless new restaurant so much. As I get older, I've really noticed it's something that like I despise, truly.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I'd fall victim to the lights and the flare. Oh my God, this taco has Skittles on it? That is quirky. Stuff like that.
I don't know where you're going, but yeah.
But as I've gotten older, it's just like I would rather be in a dirty restaurant that's been there for 40 years and the tacos are gas and like $3. This one's awesome though. This is an ass for me.
S. What if God came down to earth and said it's pronounced Jod and left?
I literally got in a fight with my significant other the other day because they said GIF.
GIF instead of GIF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it pissed me off. And now I'm going to quote this to them later.
The guy who created the GIF says it's pronounced GIF.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck him.
Don't care if he's alive or dead.
Don't think he is.
Either?
Purgatory.
It just is GIF. Graphic is the first word in it, so it's GIF.
Yeah.
Graphic.
Graphic Park.
I do like the idea that God's just been sitting up there for like thousands of years listening to people say God, and then he's just had enough.
Yeah.
That's what made him come down. Not the killing, not the pillaging, any of that stuff that people are doing, the terrible things, the natural disasters, the mass shootings.
Circumcisions.
He comes down and he's like, it's Jod.
Yeah.
Just call me Jod. And then he just bounces back up there. He's like, as you were.
We'd clown his ass.
Yeah. We'd be like, fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah,
what
get
the fuck? What if Jod was one of us?
I like this one, but I don't love it. I'm going like BC range.
B, I think, yeah. Next we've got Justin Trudeau deciding his Halloween costume with a screenshot of a thumbnail from Cody Ko's marathon training channel that says, my next race. If you don't know, Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, had some old pictures leak of him doing blackface on Halloween.
Yeah.
Multiple times, I believe. There's like more than
twice,
one.
yeah.
I think he said he's not ruling out that they're gonna find more.
Yeah.
I mean, Cody Ko has been on YouTube for so long, he had to know that this could be used for a joke.
Yeah.
Like my next race.
Yeah.
you
Very
know?
successful on it too.
I think it's very good. I give this
do too.
like an A.
It's a good A for me too.
You know, man, I finally agree with all those people who say that you've been single-handedly carrying YouTube. That'd be fun. Just thought about this. Think there's a guy out there who like has like a taken hand and a single hand? Like he like only touches like other girls with one hand. He's like, this is my single hand.
Don't you wish you could stop?
What that goes on up here?
Yeah.
No. I think it's kind of fun. Like that's like just funny to think about. Like think about like a chubby dude in some flannel. Like he's like rubbing up on a girl and somebody comes over and like, dude, you have a girlfriend. He's like, this is my single hand. It's like, won't touch, this one's loyal. I won't touch her with this one, you know? Yeah. Want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we've got from Aaron, first chicken pox, then monkey pox. That's 2 pox in a row. This is starting to shake me to the cure.
Oh, man.
This is like somebody who thought they were doing something and then got to the end, realized they didn't do it, and was like, fuck it. And then deleted it.
Yeah,
which
fell
made,
off the
like,
rails.
They were like, nope, I can't even leave this one up.
Shake me to the cure. the last sentence you didn't need. It's not going to be a good joke either way.
I don't know. There's something about it.
Yeah, but we're laughing at them, not with them.
I'm laughing with Aaron here.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, because I can totally relate to this. I come to dead ends in my head all the time where I see something and I'm like, oh, I could do something with this. And then I get there and I'm like, this makes no sense.
This is an S.
An S?
Yeah, I think it's funny.
There we go. S for me too then. That's fine. I just thought you were going to be like, that's a C.
You thought wrong. And you were probably a C-section, baby.
Correct. Leroy X with the no woman is right.
Oh, yeah.
That is their Twitter @ which I cannot believe.
That's a real take on the all men are trash.
No woman is right.
Imagine that in a neon sign in a diner. That's how the 50s were.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, no woman is right.
Hey, I love this place. More burgers, please.
Women are sitting in there like, that's fine.
Need any help back there?
That's it. You're getting a lobotomy.
We're sending our kids to camp for the next 16 years.
I need more time to cheat on you. Leroy X tweets, if my girl having a bad day, then I'll talk to her tomorrow. Ain't no point in ruining both our days, you feel me?
I'm going to give the liberty here and say Leroy's just like going the extra mile to make the joke funny. I go out to dinner with my girlfriend. She says she's not hungry. Next thing you know, she's eating half my food. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah, normal person Twitter.
Yeah, normal person Twitter. And people are like, true.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's relatable.
Absolutely
like,
true.
If you just had like a burner Twitter account and you tweeted like, women be lying, you'd probably get like 200,000 likes on it.
Only thing a man needs to be happy is an ice cold beer, his dog, and a football game.
All right, what are we thinking?
B.
B, okay. My nephew just said to me, is wind made from birds flapping their wings? He's so adorable, isn't he? Wrong. My nephew's 24 and addicted to heroin.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lies.
Aside from, the normal, the tooth fairy, Santa Claus, that sort of deal. She also used a word for poop that nobody uses.
Okay, I don't want to hear it.
Okay, so I thought it was called that for many years.
All right, what is it?
Akis.
Oh, I've heard Aki.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, not like the Aki way or anything like that.
Yeah.
Give it to me the poopy way.
I've heard.
I want to chop cheese. Give it to me the poopy way. They're not doing that.
I think my mom said Aki. She said Kaka all the time.
Yeah, Kaka, I hate that one.
Yeah,
My
me
mom
too.
never said that. She'd be like, is it number 1 or is it Aki's?
Ew, the Aki way. You gotta go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
the Aki.
Ma, I gotta go the Aki way.
Whenever we drove by like a plant of any kind, like a power plant,
Yeah.
that had emissions coming out, my mom would say, that's how clouds are made.
I've heard that one. Oh, my parents did tell me that a thunderstorm was angels bowling in heaven.
That's so stupid.
Going
I'm
bowling.
so glad I wasn't raised Catholic.
Like thunder was like them hitting the pins, and lightning was a strike.
We just listened to Garth Brooks.
We listened to Elvis Costello a lot. What's so funny about peace, love, and understand? Then this is a D. I don't really care about this one anymore. It's like, meh.
No, stop the epidemic though. Get people off the juice.
English lyric bot. Billie Eilish stan page that tweets every day. Tweets, happy 21st birthday to the incredibly talented Billie Eilish. Sorry for the late post, by the way. My next door neighbor was murdered and I was at the police station for almost 24 whole hours with crying emoji.
I hate to say it because now this is gonna get dark.
Yeah.
I wish something like that would happen to me.
Come on, man.
I'm serious.
Really?
You don't want to be questioned in a murder investigation. When'd you see him last?
I
Did
mean-
anybody suspicious pull up in the drive? I want to be in the mix, man.
Yeah, I mean, I do really like the vibe of kind of like a neighborhood conversation. Somebody's like wrapped in a blanket and they come up and they're like, so what happened? Like, I'm like, so what I heard is that Sally's little boy got hit and they think it was a stray bullet. Any idea who did it? Like that Twilight Zone vibe.
Yeah.
I do like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't want it to happen.
Well, I'm not saying I wish murder upon nobody. I'm not saying that.
But if it's gonna happen, it might as well happen in your proximity.
In the vicinity. Like,
Yeah.
I want to wake up to an officer at my door and they're like, hey, why were 2 bodies found in your trash can? And I'm like, uh-oh. Looks like I got some explaining to do.
Right.
And I have an alibi and all this, but I want to deliver it. You know, I want to be at the epicenter of drama in the legal system.
Hell there. Like, this is a person who just posts Billie Eilish stuff, and all of a sudden,
Their neighbor.
something so crazy happens to them that they just have to break the barrier and be like, listen, guys, my next door neighbor was murdered. And that's why I didn't post for Billie's birthday,
Yeah.
which is an important day on my stand page that you guys all follow me for.
Couldn't have just said emergency. You know?
No, you
Had
gotta
to
give the
give
details. With the crying, laughing emoji, like, it is just crazy.
That is.
So-
This is an S.
Yeah, as for me too. I love that it happened. Decided to pour the contents of a snow globe into a glass and drink it. We'll keep you all updated on how this goes. Then quote tweets it and says, hospital. I've always wondered what would happen.
I love it.
Hospital. One word.
That's the best part about it.
Hospital.
Hospital. That's your update.
That's your update, guys. Don't drink it.
I don't know.
I used to eat glow sticks.
I used to eat a lot of chapstick.
You used to eat chapstick?
Like, you know, the kids' chapstick, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper,
Yeah, it was like edible,
Skittles,
yeah.
wring out the whole tube. My teeth would get all waxy. It was edible, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, it's edible, so it's
Oh.
not dangerous to eat.
give you a bellyache.
I mean, I'm sure it would. That's what I mean. It's edible. Like, if you found out your kid broke into your purse and took your chapstick and ate it, it's
Yeah.
not an issue where you have to take them to the hospital.
Right.
But it's not like food.
No, and it got to a problem. Like, I was addicted.
You were addicted to eating chapstick?
Yeah, I'd steal my sister's
What was your favorite flavor?
Skittles. The Skittles chapstick.
Skittles, man. It's the same price to get a bag of Skittles.
Yeah, but they weren't soft and waxy like that. You're missing the point, man. It was like a forbidden sensation.
Yeah.
I was like on a next level of candy. I took candy flavor and put it on something that no one else was consuming and became addicted to it.
You never cease to amaze me. I think I know everything about you, and then I hear something that I just like, I know that's real.
Yeah, totally. I have a vivid memory of stealing my sister's chapstick that she got for her birthday and running behind our shed in our yard and spinning the tube out by myself like a junkie. And it would get so big that sometimes it would start to fall and I'd have to get it before it hit the ground. And I ate it and my parents knew exactly that I did it. And I was like, my teeth are like waxy and full of shit. I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, you are fucked up. You have to stop. My
Stop
sister was
eating
like,
chapstick.
crying like a little baby.
Anyway,
This is an A for me.
A for me as well. Women just want a man with the mind of Trevor Noah, the looks of Jay Leno, the playfulness of James Corden, the wisdom of Bill Maher, and the heart of Jimmy Fallon.
That is a perfect man.
I love
It's the looks of Jay Leno.
That's the funniest
Yeah,
one.
that is the funniest.
The looks of Jay Leno.
And the wisdom of Bill Maher is
Jay
good.
Leno looks like he's from space.
He looks like a Muppet.
I think I've said this before, but he really looks like he was drawn by Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, he looks like a Muppet character.
Like the
or
shape of
something.
his face is like a wide quagmire.
He's gotten more normal looking. Have you noticed that? Have you seen him recently?
Yeah,
I don't know if we've just existed with him long enough.
Yeah.
But he's like normalized himself.
I think we're just
somehow.
used to him.
Yeah, I guess he's
Yeah.
worn us down.
We're like, oh, that's a type of person now.
Yeah.
So I've seen him for a while. He's got a cool car collection.
I think I want to be him for Halloween next year.
Really?
That would be a good one.
I love Katie's tweets. This one was just like funny for a moment. I love the structure of it.
Me too.
I give it like a B.
It's a good B.
Yeah.
Can you fluff my pillow for me?
Ooh, my gosh, lots of dust came up from that.
There you go. Get that middle nice and plump.
There you go.
Thanks.
Next one from Carter Hambley. Joe Biden on hot ones, but he's just eating 10 normal grapes. He's still crying and sweating. Just
A guy that age should not be eating grapes unless they're cut. They're too slippery and round. He'll choke and die.
Yeah, go straight down.
Oh yeah. Going in, you know they're writing a joke for him that he's just gonna fumble the whole delivery. Like he's gonna be like, "Now, Sean, before we get to this next one, I gotta tell you about one time I ate a little too hot of a wing." Sean's like, "Okay, when did you do that, Joe?" And he's like,
1932.
he's like looking at the camera, getting the timing wrong. It'd be awesome. I want him on like comedians in cars.
He falls asleep.
Gary's just driving around.
How you doing, Joe?
Joe, I'm coming over. We're having coffee.
What year is it? We're going out for a cup of Joe. That's you.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to give this like a C.
Pull it up to a B for me.
Okay, it's a good idea. It's a good visual to have, just like him plopping some grapes in his
Yeah.
mouth.